Okay, so today we're gonna be working on the van again. We're actually gonna be changing out both CV axles. So shouldn't be very hard. Just take the tires off, move to the lower ball joint, pry it off, and you're done. But we'll see how that goes. Right there's one, right there, and then up there. So that's how the bracket goes in. And now you can see why the CV joint covers up that bolt. You can't barely get to it, so that's the hardest part, is getting this stupid thing unbolted. And if you don't have a press, I guess pressed off of there, but we had a press, so it went real quick. So now we're just gonna slide everything back in, and we'll show you it once we get in, then we'll put that bolt and that snap ring back in.
And then just kind of push him down in there and see how much easier that is. Works out great with those two oil things gone. Doesn't take any time at all. Then you just kind of toss it around. One thing I forgot to do was take the bracket off the back and put it on. But I just wanted to show, I'm gonna try to change it from underneath without having to take the lines off and stuff. I think I can reach it from up under there and get it wiped off real good and O-ring on. But I just wanted to show you this. I'm pretty sure that's probably where it was leaking from, right there. That caked on amount's right there coming out. So I did have to end up taking it out of the car. So I had to unhook the two water lines here. And this old gasket, as you can see, this old's supposed to be a rubber O-ring, is all brittle and just would not come out of there. I was trying to pry it out with a small screwdriver or whatnot. As you can see there, hopefully, there's still a few little pieces that won't come undone. So once I get the rest of it out, I'm just going to clean that all out and get it all smooth and nice and cleaned, and then I'll put the new one in. Okay, so I had to definitely show you this. Look at that, my whole pulley. So whatever that was I heard, it didn't just come, it must have broke off or broke the bolts or something. You're gonna need a helper because you gotta pull and push up at the same time. Just push it in. You're just gonna have to get it straight though. Push. There you go. Okay, I think you got it. Alright. Try to tighten it. I think she got it. Alright.
Oh my gosh, amateur.
Anyway, it's making a real bad rattling noise, and we thought it was just when we have our hitch in, it shakes around a lot, kind of rattles. That's exactly what it sounds like. But it's a really difficult job. Jack it up, take the wheel off. Don't even really have to take the wheel off, but I just did so my belly will fit into the section there. And then 3/4 and 5/16. There's a little one here to hold the head, and the big one to take the nut off. Take that off, take the one on the bottom off. With the 3/4 works just fine. Don't even have to do anything. And then you're just gonna push down a little bit and insert the new one. Rinse and repeat on the other side. So another Saturday under a car. Anyway, I did get the starter, and Philip changed it out yesterday, so the van actually starts and goes again. And we're just shy of 425,000. So, but I think it's gonna be retired. When you start it up, it runs real rough, and takes a second to kind of idle out and get straightened. And if it wasn't for that, I might look into fixing some of this stuff. But check this out. Okay, so we've got some transmission major leakage right here. We've got could just be the pan and gasket. This is the original, because that's kind of where it's coming from, the rear of the pan there, and gooping up on there. And then we've got some, could be spray right here, but I don't know if you can see right over in there. We've got something leaking on that oil area, so it's coming from up above. Now up higher in the motor, up in there somewhere, is another one of those service bulletins of a rubber oil hose that does leak, so it could be that one starting to leak. And it's supposed to be changed, kind of like this one here that That aluminum corrugated one right there, that used to be rubber. It was a very common one, like the oil cooler, to leak, and I did change those. But with that leaking, it running rough, we got some drops here that could be coming from above, but it's pooling on that pan a lot right there too. So probably needs oil pan change, because you can see all of that on the arm there. And so with this and everything else, I think it's just time to call it quits on the old bird and let her go out to field and pasture and retire. I didn't make my 425, but I did make 24,000 past what I said I was going to do, so I guess that's pretty good. There you go. Now she'll run. So you just get her through that first little bit, and see, now she's idling and everything else. And but you got to give it that gas and stuff right at the beginning when you start it and whatnot. So, all right, that's. Let me see. Okay, I'm backing up, and we got a lot of smoke coming out. See. So I think it's time to just call her quits. Oh yeah. See that white smoke coming out of there? Look at that. All right.